All right. Here we are. So I'm going to do the daily 50NL leaderboard right now. Just had kind of a weird hand. I'll go over it real quick before I get started. So we 3-bet this blind on blind, which is fine, I think, sometimes. We get this flop. We half pot. He calls. Now, the thing about this spot is I have a lot of random 10x suited. So like 10 deuce, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5. And then obviously stuff like ace 10 suited, king 10 suited. So I have a lot of 10x in this spot. We barrel. He calls. River comes the ace. He checks, and I decide to give up because I don't like having the 8. And my value range on this river, against a good player, he's going to realize that I have all these 10x, but these fish probably don't know that. So, but I do have a lot of 10x in this spot because I 3-bet all the, like I say, 10 deuce, 10 3, 10 4, 10 5 type stuff. Not to mention, we've got the ace 10 suited, king 10 suited. We'll have pocket nines, we'll have pocket aces, we'll have, probably, yeah, everything like that. But I didn't like having the 8, and he actually did have pocket eights, so unfortunate that we probably run into a hand that would have folded there. But anyway. I don't know what this 3.5x open business is on the bottom right table, but could just be his standard. I'm going to 3-bet anyway. We get the jam. The check call lead over here. I'm just going to raise. Over here we're referring to. Going with the larger size on this board. Easy fold. Over here, we could bet, we could check, we could do either. I think, let's check this time. Same with down here. We'll check this time blind on blind on this board. And over here we'll call. And down here we'll also call. Here we raised. Down here we win. Up here we're getting min 3-bet and the whole table's calling, so okay. That's a shame. Not much we can do here. Yeah, we're gonna have to fold. Yeah. We were sucking hind tit here pretty hard. But I mean the hand is just nothing we can do. The hand plays itself. That's pre-flop. We're not folding to a min 3-bet with king queen suited. Even though we are kind of dominated sometimes, like we were there, still. Fiesta. Let's start with a bet here. Fiesta is very fit or fold. Very fit or fold player. Down here, I'm just going to check against two very, very non-regular players. What did the other guy have? The other guy had ace 8. So we might have got 2 flop folds there that specific time, but doesn't really matter that specific time. What matters is the long term. Down here we go with small bet on flop. We're going to go with this size on turn. And we'll show up river. And get snapped off by queen 10. That's a shame. I think that's alright though, having no spades and everything. Maybe the size and sequence could have been better, but it doesn't matter when he has top pair. He's gonna be never folding that, so 3-bet pot over here. I'm not sure why I opened this Jack 8 offsuit, but it was a misclick of some sort. Check and flop. Uh, Couple things happening here. Yep, we're going to have a calling range in the small blind here on the bottom right. Ace 10, do we want to bet turn? Let's check turn this time. Don't think we have a 3-street hand unless he was like a really big fish, so. We'll go for the river raise here. We could bet, we could check. We'll go with the bet. Maybe could have went bigger, but not the end of the world either way. Well, we almost hit our set down here. Pretty close. The 8 should be a kind of a total brick, I would think. Call again. I don't know what I expect him to have here. Maybe pocket 8s exactly. Maybe some kind of a 6. I doubt any bluffs. Maybe I should fold turn. I don't know. I don't know. Fiesta's kind of bad though, so I don't know if he. Who knows? Another one of these spots. And we're going to call this time again. The good turn in the sense that it makes pocket 8s less likely, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I don't think we're folding this with the gut shot. Probably just not. Yeah, just going to call. Blocking 7-8 as well. I think we're just going to put it in. King 9 is not good this time. King's over here. No action. Fiesta. I think against this size, I'm going to go with check raise instead of check call. Not doing too hot on the points here, though. Which is, you know, little small continuous efforts on the leaderboard. Eventually, one of these days, we'll bink one, maybe. We're on for $6, though, if we maintain our position. I think we got one left, right? Maybe we don't. Maybe no, we got one left. Last chance for romance. And we're going to be all in over here. And we are flipping. Well, we're not going to lose this flip at least. But probably not going to win it twice. Nope. Almost. We can lose them twice, but it's really hard to win them twice. This is unfortunate up here that we don't. Not only do we not improve, but we get two very shitty turn in river cards. 3-bet Jack Queen offsuit down here sometimes. Three-bet Jackalope with jacks. The jacks against the Jackalope. Is that a sign? We do get a call. And a half pot flop. And promptly give up turn. I mean, this is a spot where I guarantee you he has every pocket pair pre-flop. Virtually guarantee you that. 8s, 7s, 6s, 9s, 10s. He's going to have all those hands. Yeah, not going to bluff with jacks. Yeah, say. That's... Yeah. He was not going to fold the 9 of spades. Just had to avoid the spade. Yeah, these people are not playing pre-flop well at all for the rake, I don't believe. So it's going to be 100% set mines. Pretty terrible turn. Double flush draw board. I'm going to double check this one. Not sure what we're going to do against a bet, though. We're going to check raise, check call, check fold. Can we bet here? Sometimes he's going to have pocket 7s or an 8, but there's just a million ace highs he can have, so... Completed the leaderboard. Yep. So we didn't end up. We didn't end up very high up on the leaderboard. Probably lost the buy-in in the process, so hasn't been too profitable. Games seem pretty good though for this hour of the day. I don't think we're that outmatched here, but start with a small bet on the monotone board. Not so great. Not so great. We'll bet again though. And I'll reset the tables. We're going to go back to 25 now. After doing that, I'll reset the tables when I come back. Right. So we're gonna try and do like the Stuart Smalley kind of Stuart Smalley self pep talk business. So Stuart Smalley, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Stuart Saves His Family. I think it's from the 90s. I saw it when I was a little kid. And it's a really weird movie. It's really weird. Uh but anyway, he's like kind of a self-help guy who lost a lot of weight. He was really fat and he had like a little TV show on like local cable television, and he was like a self-help show where he was teaching people to love themselves and everything. And it's kind of like the Alcoholics Anonymous, where they recite the "God grant me the serenity," that whatever that's called, that Alcoholics Anonymous prayer or whatever. But it's like a little checklist he would go through. He would look in the mirror and say, "I'm good enough. I'm smart enough," and all this stuff. I think in poker you have to embrace the variance and say, am I bankrolled for the stakes I'm playing? Yes. And just answer the questions. Am I bankrolled? Yes. Do I think I have an edge in the games I'm playing? Yes or no. And that's it. That's how you got to do it. So that's what I'm going to try and do from now on. Is just kind of think of it that way. Like, we're in no danger of going broke at 25 right now. There is no danger. We're better than the players we're playing against at these stakes for the most part. Probably for the whole part. So there's nothing to worry about. There's going to be some variance. There's going to be some. It's going to be some rough. Going to be some rough. Going to be some rough days, some rough sessions. There's going to be some rough weeks. But as long as you answer those questions honestly, you're never in any sort of immediate danger. There's no reason to have the feelings that I have, for example, about this, because it's not a. It's not a dire situation we're in, really. I wonder if I should go back to the black tables. What's better? Black or green? Which is better? I don't really know. Does it matter? No. I think the black is maybe easier on the eyes, perhaps. Change the felt color as well. Change the background color to a darker black like that, maybe. And we'll even change the cards back to our other ones, just for a change of scenery here. Back to these ones. They'll be a little easier to see. Everything will be a little easier to see now. So we're bankrolled for this stake. There's no immediate panic. There's nothing. Nothing to get excited over. Do we check call ace queen with the ace of hearts on this board for that size? With just the ace of hearts, I mean, it's pretty sketchy. I'm going to fold against that size. Not sure I like this background, though. A little bit of contrast is nice. I like this one better. Keep an eye on our chest here, because we don't want to get... Don't necessarily want to complete the whole thing. Guess we just check fold queens. No heart. We got a bunch of king X. We got ace X. We're gonna check there. We got queens with the heart. Got jacks with the heart. Got tens with the heart. So I don't think we peel every under pair with no heart in particular. This dude, we don't really have enough hands on him to have a label like that, but do we call ace high? I think we do sometimes. Not all of them, I guess, but not sure what frequency ace jack will call. Unfortunately, we get the ace high board. And we get not the greatest runoff of all time, but I think we can still value bet here. Once he does check, we can go something like that maybe. He had ace 10, so we should have raised turn maybe, I don't know. Over here we defend pre-flop, flop check, or flop we call a bet rather. Question becomes, do we bluff catch river with this? I think the answer is probably yes, but that one I'm not as keen on as the others. Or is the other one, not the others, plural, but check call up here with the nut flush draw. Call again. Go for the block here. The block never fold is going to be the play. But sometimes obviously going to run into it. We do get the call from a7. Oh boy. So, yeah, I guess the size was good. I guess the size was good against a7. I like how he just bets flop indiscriminately. They just, a lot of these guys just win check 2 and 3 bet pots. They just tend to bet 100% of their pairs. It's very odd. So we need about $25 more in rake to complete this chest, and we'll be on diamond chests again. So we're on gold ones right now. We'll be on diamond chests, and then we got to decide if we're going to go for the go for the gusto and do black chests. Are we going to? Or are we not going to? Right now we have nut plus draw on a reasonable board for us. Actually, a very good board for us. We'll go for the small bit. Over here, we'll go for the larger size on this board. This is a weird spot because it's almost like a value bet in a way. Like, because he's going to have all the king queens and queen jacks that don't fold when they're fishy like this. So, kind of weird. Kind of a weird one. And obviously he has hands that that aren't jack queen and king queen, but I think our hand is a clear bet. And if we're going to check them, check flush draw, it's going to be the bigger ones that block those hands, I think. So just don't panic. Just sit back, relax. You're not going to go broke today. Not this session. Not going to be broke today. Not tomorrow either, or even the day after. So our immediate future has no panic in it whatsoever. We just need to calm the fuck down and let variance take its course. Let nature take its course. I think we check this board pretty often down here. 8-9 of spades seems like a good candidate to bet though. So go small. Only problem with this hand is don't love it when we get check raised. Over here against Fiesta, we just called a 3-bet with ace king. He just doesn't 3-bet. So there's that little problem. And over here, we're going to give up with 8-9 of spades. This one's... and over here, we have an easy call, I think. And that's a shame. I guess I should have 4-bet him. But I mean, he 3-bets like under 4%. So... And he definitely can do some weird stuff there with like flush draws and who knows what else. But not much we can do there. As is the case in a lot of these spots. Check raise up here. I'll bet this size. Hopefully we don't get jammed on. What did he say? Something. No. Well, it tends to happen sometimes, now doesn't it? All aboard. Good thing I gave myself the pep talk here. I mean, when things like this happen, it still is difficult, you know, when most of the spots are not very pleasant, favorable. There's not much you can do though. You just gotta take it. And I mean, we kind of predicted this was coming. Like this sort of thing is, you know, this is gonna happen. Pocket fives up here. We'll just go ahead and bet this one. Do fives ever barrel? I assume yes. Going to this time. And I think we will go for it on the river. I think I'm actually, yeah, we'll go 1.5x pot, I guess. Check raising here seems good, right? Does it? Pretty bad size by him, I think, on the monotone board. I think you want to go small if you're going to bet. Both players just have a lot of flushes. Over here. Go half pot here. Bet again. Shoving ace king suited down here. I think you're supposed to do this with the offsuit variety more, but that river is not ideal, but pocket eights we do beat. These people just run fucking godly though. Really. I mean, just godly. Godly is an understatement. You know, sell the pep talk is one thing, but it can only last just so long before you give up too. Before you throw in the towel, there's some amount of hands where you have to say that's it. I don't know what that number is, but we're not there yet. But I was watching CG earlier, and he was basically celebrating a 2-buy-in loss session as like a win, basically. So rough, hard times in the Maritimes for the zoomers on stars. Hard times in the Maritimes. I think down here we also get to shove this. Sometimes this will be one of those times. Run it right into kings. Yep. Yep. Not a lot you can do. You know that before you start, but I'm sure I should go with the small size on this board, but we did anyway. See, this is what happens when we get shoved on. We have king queen, right? That's how that works. Fiesta shows up with ace queen. What a weird player. I don't even know. What? Jesus. The pep talk didn't work. Gonna sit out, just not feeling too great about it at the moment. Dude's fucking knit. Continue ride the variance train for a while longer at least. I think I play better than them. They can't beat me. They can't. They shouldn't be able to. Not in the long term. Gonna check the jacks down here. Against the tighter player. We'll check. Call turn. And he's not going to value bet a king now. So we would lose to mostly pocket nines, pocket threes, and some sort of like ace x of spades, ace x of clubs. But we're going to fold jacks to the overbet either way. Tiny win rates and high variance, I guess. That's kind of what Zoom is in a nutshell, I suppose. You think it'd be lower variance because you're getting the hands in faster? I guess win rates are lower, so it's higher variance, but it's weird that you can play 300 hands an hour, play 40,000 hands a month or something, and have lower variance than playing 150,000 hands in a month. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? How that works. Which again makes perfect sense to me in a game that's difficult with not many fish. 500 zoom, for example, would be a yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Where it's all regulars and there's no real edges to be had. Okay. What is this? I'm just not even going to bother to peel. No idea what that is, but don't think we have to call ace jack when he's probably got threes, deuces, and threes for flatting the button because they flat every pocket pair. Spot's a lot worse to float if they have 100% of sets, which they do. This guy folds to a lot of 3-bets, so Gonna go big here. I got the size to use. And we either bet small or check. I'm gonna check this time. We got a lot of hands that don't like this turn. Jacks through kings. Not gonna be in love with it. 5-6 goes for it. I bet small again over here. Basically, we lose to 8-9, I think. Maybe some ace high clubs occasionally, but mostly 8-9. We're not going to fold aces in this situation, though. The way this is played out. There's 8-9. Okay. He probably doesn't think I have aces there for checking flop and blocking turn. I find it so hard to fold those spots where our hand is completely underrepped. You just can't. You just can't. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do. You can fold, but I'm gonna overbet here. Top left. We get it through. Over here, we're just putting in a value bet that doesn't get called. All in down here. Not much else to say about it. Ace King suited. We hold. All right. Bit of a net roll there with his fucking Ace King too, by the way. Just gonna slug it out for the thing about poker is the only way out of the hole is to actually dig. This is literally the only way out is to dig, keep digging, play more, 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 more. It never ends. It's always more. Poker's a very fucking demanding mistress. Never enough. Always more. Very abusive. What's up with all the fucking nits all of a sudden here? Boy. 18-6. I guess he's not that nitty. I mean, he's pretty tight opener, but I mean, he is 3-betting a little bit. He's pretty nitty. Probably shouldn't have even got it in. To be honest. I don't know what you do. You just fold queens from these positions? Is that what we have to start doing? Boy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. These pre-flops all-ins are fucking absolutely killing me. Absolute killers. But they should be 0 EV, right? I mean, they should go... I mean, you might not get queens in no pre-flop. He could be that nitty, right? Don't really have enough hands on him to say one way or the other. Only 400 hands. It's hard to say. He's got an 8% 3-bet. I think it's whatever from those positions, I think. Not a very good river. But whatever. I'll just run it into fucking aces all day. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to lose at poker because of that. So, or at least in a legit game, you can't. That has to, what goes around comes around. That has to be a 0 EV spot. It just has to be. So, I mean, he could even have some bluffs that fold. He doesn't have to just have aces. He had aces that time, but this is another one we're not super thrilled about. I'm actually going to fold this. This is a different situation, though. This guy I have not very many hands on, but his stats are... This is not going to be a good spot to get ace-king all in from any position. Blind on blind, I wouldn't want to get ace-king in against this guy. So, I'll take my ace-king back now, though, once we get to this point. Now that I've said that, he'll end up having, like, pocket sixes here or something. Not sure what he had. But, I mean, he's 16-6 with a 0% 3-bet. Over 70 hands or something. The 16-6, the 6 part is the worry. Loose pass, or not loose pass, but tight and passive. I mean, I can't 4-bet get ace-king in against that guy. I just can't. So... And if I can, if that's a thing that can happen, then we run pretty terrible. Because that means all these other ones are not very likely. Small, but I'm still going to fold. There's another one that's the same thing. It's just not... Anytime you got a big gap, and the thing to look out for in these spots is a big gap between VPIP and PFR. If you got a big gap, a small PFR to begin with, but also a big gap, if you've got both those things, then yeah, you're not going to fare too well with getting a lot of these hands in pre-flop. It's just the way it's going to be. So we're gonna bluff here. Over here. Down here we're gonna bluff the river if we get the opportunity, which we do. Kind of have to bet the 4 high there, 5 high, whatever it was. I mean, I think I'm relatively careful about getting hands in pre-flop too. Like, I don't think I'm getting in a loose range by any means, not even close. We definitely, yeah, it's kind of nitty, even, you could say. In that sense, the all-in pre-flop sense, we... What we have when we get jammed on ace queen. Ace king, pocket nines. Win this flip, please. Win this flip, please. Thank you. We want that guy to have a stack. Up here, we're just gonna bet after we ISO this guy with king 8. Relatively loose ISO. Done with the hand now though on that turn. Probably shouldn't have ISO'd this, to be honest, but yeah. Calling turn down here with ace high. It's mostly coolers and the nut, like running into the nuts all the time. That's typically how we lose. Usually. Again, just trying to think of ways I can maybe limit the... Give him the fish label, because that's... pretty fishy, that move. Jack 10 seems too good to bluff with. Against a block, we will call. Against anything bigger, I'm going to fold. Especially on that river, where the 8-9 comes in. Up here, we got overcalled. I'm going to bet this hand this time. Down here, not a very good flop. We'll check. Should never have a losing day in these games, I'm telling you. Well, the leaderboard resets in a little while, so maybe we'll get to do that again tonight. Get that done and over with, so tomorrow we can focus on other things, perhaps. But we're going to take a little pause here and refill our tea and everything. Right. Oh. What does it take to cross these games? That's what I want to know. What do you got to do to cross these games? What do you got to do? I don't really know. Probably avoid spots like this where you get these overcalls and end up in these situations. I think this is going to be okay to do this. Snap call with no hearts. Probably just going to run into ace king a bunch, but we're going to bluff anyway. And we do get a fold. Let's call with queens this time. And the other one we turned to king up here. Got massively check raised on turn, so we just folded. Call queens with queen of diamonds. Potentially start bluffing with this now. Possibly. I mean, what do we get to fold? Ace king? Aces? Do we have any fold equity against those hands? Guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? I don't know. Maybe this is bad. I don't know. Maybe bad. It's a tough spot for every ace king, every pocket aces, every, you know, just tough. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do that though. Maybe we should do that when we have, we're not gonna have hands to bluff there. We're not gonna have queen 10 and shit like that. We're not gonna have queen 10 for calling the 3-bet. In that spot, we're gonna have, I mean, I'm not even gonna have ace 10 suited there with this rake. So not ideal. We'll do this, I guess. Over here, we bet sixes, so we get floated. We will check. All right, I'll fold this time. Don't know about that one either. We're here with Jack, so we're going to be calling again. Happily or unhappily, going to be calling. We'll fold river though. If he bets, he did not bet. He had king 8 of diamonds. Absolutely nothing. Guess he had a gut shot. Needed Jack would have been nice, I suppose. Jack would have been nice. Let's rebet over here a little bigger. No action. Go for like a middling sized bet down here with the queen 8. Do we half pot or do we go 1/3? We'll do 1/3 this time. Check turn on that card. Down here I'm talking about. Man, against that size, what do we do? I actually don't know. I don't know. I'm going to rip it in because I don't know what to do, but it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. What do you do there? Do you just check fold Jack Queen? Do you... I don't like it, to be honest. He's probably going to bet call something like Ace Jack of clubs there. Ace Queen of clubs. King Queen of clubs. I don't know. Pocket eights, he might even do that with. Notice how we got there though, but he had the same hand. Notice how we made the nuts. It's weird. That happens a lot when you share the same hand. Comes in a bit. I don't know. Multi-way over here. We'll bet. Up here we got min 3 bet. It's gonna bet when check 2 as well. That's not the greatest turn I've ever seen, but I think we will bet it again. And we'll take the showdown on this river if he lets us. Jacks that did not bet flop. All right. Min 3 bet could be any 2 cards. Here I'm going to fold turn. We got check raise big. And we're going to need the ace of spades river. Yeah, we're pretty likely losing this spot. Gonna check. Well, he's got nothing or we're losing. One of the two. There's no reason to bet there. There is no one pair hand that plays this way on the flop that makes this massive check raise here when I bet into 2 people. Like, there's no... We're not going to run into ace king there. Right? So, no reason to bet. As odd as that is, you make your hand, you make a flush, and there's no reason to bet. That I can see anyway. Do we double check this? Yeah, I mean, in that ace-10 hand, I don't really see what you do. Do you fold to the min 3 bet? I mean, that seems insane. Do you not bet turn with ace-10 there? I don't think he's going to fold ace-king. I don't think he's going to fold ace-jack. So the leaderboard is about to end. We can add up our chests and do that again. If it starts straight away, we can do that. There's no delay on it today. I was gonna say I don't completely hate checking 8-9 here sometimes, but if he's timing out and stuff, we probably won't be checking. Over here we'll do something weird. Over here we'll do that. Giving his time down. I was going to check this, but not that big a deal anyway. Down here we go, bet. Over here we bet plop into 2 people. We're going to bet turn. I think just the normal size will do. Over here we will check flop. Good turn for us, generally speaking. Not great this time. Man, another one of these fucking spots. Really? These spots wouldn't be so bad if you, like, actually made hands sometimes in them, but, man, you just go Brick City so much. Brick, brick, brick. It's weird. A6 of diamonds. This is going to be, I think, one of our more reasonable ace-high hand, lowish ace-high hands to bet that's not ace-5. I think A6 of diamonds is probably the nut one behind ace-5, so. Turn. What do we want to do on turn? I think we probably don't bluff this. That's what I think. River. We'll bluff this time. Over here. And we do get a fold. That's lovely. Over here we turn trips. We'll raise. I got other jacks I can just call with. This one's a pretty good one. Second best one behind ace jack. Check. King deuce, no value bet. All right. Open king deuce offsuit. See bet that flop. Hit your hand. Hit the two outer and check it back. Wild stuff. Hmm. I don't know. I think if we do bet, we do this when we do. Won't be an every time thing, but it'll be sometimes. So the leaderboards did end. Guess we'll do this one. No, this one's completed. What? All right. Well, we'll see. Not gonna be able to tell when I'm done this one now because these are not updated. Better restart the table, I guess, to see it. What I'll do is I'll just play another 15, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever. And then we'll know it's done. Then I'll go do the other ones. And that should put us in the realm for a chest. Start with a bet down here. Over here. We'll go with like a middling size bet, I guess. Queen's not, the queen is not very good. I don't like the queen. I don't like the king either, but 9-8 offsuit. Maybe giving a little too much credit. Maybe. I'm gonna bet pocket fours sometimes bottom left, but a lot of checking is gonna take place too, I think. Check and turn with fours, probably to check fold. Do we bluff with fours? I mean, we got a lot of hands to bluff with, don't we? Like, we'll have some king highs. We'll have some... Yeah, I think we'll bluff with those instead. I don't think our pairs want to... Our pairs won't be the first. I don't think. So... Flopped it. Okay, I'm just not going to fold given this line, but the one outer that gets him paid. Okay. Okay. Can't be bothered to wait there anymore. Okay, so we just opened our chest for the leaderboard. We got 610. We got $11.20 today. So far, we've got $66.70 in 5 days. So we're getting like $13 a day or something so far. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave one of these 25 mil tables and reopen just so I can see the progress on the daily thing. I don't know how many we're on lap 3. Or no, we're on, yeah, I don't know what trial we're on, but anyway. What is this? Hydra what? What Hydra are we on here? The biggest one, it'll be 13. There we go. So there, now we can see at least how how much further we've got to go, or what we've got left on the leaderboard here. Then we'll go and do the other ones and call it a night, I think. Gonna be a bad day today. Gonna be a gonna be a relatively decent loser. Let's do this. All right. Can't compete with these guys, man. You just can't. Can't compete. There's variants and then there's this. I don't know what the hell this is. Here, we 3-bet this time. We'll bet flop. Not going to bet this turn. Sevens isn't going to fold. Nines probably won't fold. A jack's not going to fold. Eights get there. We river a king. Essentially lose to, like, I guess a few flushes and king jack, but go for it. Same hand. I'm gonna do both. Gonna 4-bet and call. Your 97 roll will call. Pretty aggressive player, this guy. 2018-11 with a fairly high 4-bet as well. So, do we ever raise this board? I think yes. Not sure what to do on turn. We'll go with the small bet. The thing about this spot is when you're beat, you're going to lose some amount in the hand no matter what. So if we bet fold turn there, probably would have lost that amount anyway, no matter how we played it. So over here we got this king high board. A little bit. We'll check turn. Check and call. That's a weird river. That's a weird river. Up here we got aces. I guess we fold here with the queens on that river. I mean, nines we get a call from. Okay. Okay. We do the overcall thing here. Gonna check. That's what we would do when we have nothing, so we'll do it when we have aces sometimes. Now things get hairy. What the hell do we do here? I don't know how to play these spots. It's just so many multi-way pots. In 3-bet multi-way pots. Boy. Tens makes no sense. I guess King Queen of Hearts would make some sense. King Queen of Hearts, Queen Jack of Hearts. What bluffs would make sense here? No, I guess pocket queens he could shove too. I mean, he just shouldn't have a lot of... I guess he could have pocket eights, pocket queens, King Queen of Hearts, Queen Jack of Hearts. What bluffs can he have? Man, could he ever have kings? With the King of Hearts, is that possible? I don't know. Oh, sixes. Yeah. Guess I can fold there. Hard against fish though when you. It's just hard. It's hard. Kind of find it hard to believe that that can happen this much though, where they just overcall any pocket pair and just make a set, or any two cards and make two pair. Just all these things. Find it hard to believe. I mean, I could fold I could fold. You just give people credit for sets and fold. Maybe you have to in that spot. Maybe it's just going to be King, Queen of Heart. I mean, who knows what it is? He's got just about anything. I just don't see how this is. I don't see how this is ever going to work out. When people can do this at virtually whenever they like, like this is happening. I can't get through an hour without seeing that 3 to 5 times. I can't get through an hour. You know, it's hard to put him on a hand. I mean, I know he could have eights. I guess he could have eights. I don't know. I guess so. Boy, honestly, we've actually might have to actually change sites. Like, that might actually have to happen. I was kind of half serious about it before, but Man, I'm losing hope. Losing hope. Well, I never had any hope on stars anyway, but whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. These people just be different if it wasn't any two cards, but it's just like literally whatever pocket pair they have, they flop a set, they can have. It literally does not matter. That's the part that I don't get. It's whatever two cards they have is good enough to make the nuts in any situation constantly. Man. I'm in a hand, you can't see it, but oh boy. Fucking place, I tell you. If I thought I could make money on GG, I would play there. But it's gonna be the same, so probably not gonna matter. Anyway, we'll do the 5NL leaderboard, I guess. This was the hand here. 3-bet pot. He's got 0 confidence. Overbet, huh? It's a nice runoff down here. And he's still over here. We're gonna hit the call button. Ace 9. Okay. Nice that it happens at 5NL, I guess. I think I'm playing okay. Like maybe I could make a few more folds than what I'm making. Maybe I could do some stuff differently or better, but honestly, like I'm folding a lot. I'm not bluff catching any, like to a spewy degree by any means. I'm not getting hands in late pre-flop. What else am I not doing? I'm not over like bluffing like crazy. Sometimes we're bluffing and we're picking the good, what I think are good spots to bluff. What else are we doing? I don't really know. The main issue is running into the nuts all the time. It's the main issue. And that's something you have no control over. Don't know if I want to bet this 100% of the time, but we'll bet it this time. This one. Raised, obviously. I mean, you know how much they bluff. Not very much. So all these raises, most of them are going to be good hands. It's insane. It's insane. I'm going to fold ace-5 down here, I guess. I don't think it would be as bad if you flop, like when you flop your sets, they had the second best hand a lot. You know, if you could do, if you, like if it just went the other way as much as it does, I think we would be doing well. Just gonna bet over here. I think. Because when you flop some big hands, but you don't get paid off. Like if they have aces and I have a set, it's just gonna, they're never getting away from it. But the other problem is a lot of these spots are non-reciprocal. Like I'm never gonna have pocket sixes in that spot like he did. I'm never gonna have 5-3 suited or what a 6-4 suited, and you know all these hands. Like these hands are never gonna. Like we're never gonna see the reciprocal value of them. Like this spot, for example. I mean, it's 5-L now, so who cares? But uh, that's what happens. Is nobody has anything. Hmm. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Then you got just the plethora of shit spots on top of it. Just the runoffs, terrible. Everything's just terrible. Like everything is terrible. And just it's just terrible. It's a nice spot down here. Just no fucking spots, man. Oh boy. Well, I think GG will be better than not. I mean, maybe it'll be no different. Maybe we'll be in the same situation over there. But it should be better than not playing at all. 'Cause, not gonna be able to play here. All there is to it. Lose a flip. Fold. Fuck. That is not a set. Check the nines on the top left. Mm. And I guess we shove. He's got nothing. It's more common for me to run an overpair into a set than it is for me to have top pair versus top pair. That is really wild, I think. The the whole 3 street thing, it just doesn't exist. It's very rare. Very rare indeed. Maybe that's just normal. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Is this the same guy we just played against? No, different one. Down here, we'll bet small. Up here, we'll call. That's a straight flush. Probably gonna win this hand. Down here, we'll bet small again. Up here with the straight flush, we will probably get a fold, I guess. I would jam if I didn't have the king. So if I had, say, ace 7 of diamonds or something, I would shove, or yeah, ace 4 diamonds or something. But having the king is Blocking some of the calls. Well, not yeah, it's blocking some of the straights. So better to show up when you don't have the king, I think. Try to get value from something. Otherwise, down here. Are we done with this fucking thing yet or not? No, we still got another one. Yeah. I mean, these spots we can see bet more when people have very wide ranges or wide, wide calling ranges. Another overcall here. We get a fold this time. No points though. Fuck all for points. Plus you got that leaderboard thing, whatever that was. That was the fucking most rigged shit ever. That one last week. I will guarantee you something was up with that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That is just... I don't know what I'm doing on stars. Man, what am I doing playing here, honestly? How many fucking weird things do you need? Man, I must be fucking stupid or something. I know I play here because I make money. Very small amount, but money nonetheless. Things just aren't adding up. They just never have added up. Should have fucking stayed on GG when I had the chance. When was our last time? Shouldn't have bothered. Shouldn't have bothered to leave. Oh, we're completed now. Thank fuck. Another overcall of a 3-bet here. And a donk lead to boot. We'll call this time. Check this one out. It's a 3-bet pot. Getting raised there. Why am I not sitting out on all these tables? I don't know. Fold there. It's gonna be a baby rake back grind no matter where the fuck you go. Man, I really don't feel like playing anymore. Especially for these stupid fucking leaderboards where... Oh boy. We're going to have to change something. That's lovely. Nice turn there. Boy. All right. It's a good flop. How do they do it? You can call for days and not make hands in 3-bet. I'm telling you, days. You can go days. How do they do it every like 12 minutes or 8 minutes somehow? Like, watch, I'm gonna set mine in every spot. This is the situation you're in. 90% of the time, you're in this situation. I just can't. It just doesn't work. Like, these should be good spots when you know, against any two cards. You should do quite well with top pair, second kicker. But then runoff comes where you beat nothing now. You gotta check. I've never played poker in my life where I've had to pot control so much with good hands against people. It's just unfucking believable. It's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And you beat nothing. You beat literally nothing. You gotta fold. You beat nothing, you gotta fold. Boy, I can't do this. I can't do this. What are we gonna get on the turn? Queen, king, ace, 7, 9. If we bet and get shoved on, that's gonna suck. If we check, we're probably gonna get like a king river. So you just nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Probably somehow got a 7 in this 3-bet pot. King jack. Okay, we win one. All right. Maybe just the way variance works. I don't know. Seems unlikely. Over here, I guess we got to raise fold, right? Down here, we're in a 3-bet pot. I think this is it? Yeah, we'll call again. We might have some implied odds on an ace river. Potentially. Fold. It trips over here. 3-bet pot where we check call the flop. All right. What did he have? He had ace 4 for a river pair of 4s. You can do alright as long as they're giving it away, I guess. Here we face the overbet. Alright, I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna fold. Man, I'm a bit fried now. Kind of loopy. This chest done yet? Oh Christ, we're gonna be 15 years getting this at these stakes. Oh boy. I tried to stay positive. I tried. This is nothing to be positive about. That's the problem. It's nothing to look forward to. It's just this. Constantly this. Yep. No control. No control. I'm gonna quit after this one because I just don't want to play anymore. I'm done. Had enough of stars for a while. I'd never play again if it was up. Like if I had the option was there. I mean, I sometimes go 2 or 3, 4 months without playing a hand. I could go the rest of my entire life, whether that's 2 more hours or 300 more years, and not play here ever again. That's how much I enjoy it. Oh, it's not that I don't like the game. I don't like the game with this feeling of just drawing dead against Wales. Can't. I think that's normal. And there ain't no amount of studying that would ever change it. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, anybody says about that. There's no GTO wizard that's gonna change it. Absolutely none. Absolutely not. Yep. This leaderboard's a fucking waste of time anyway. I can do this for like $1 an hour or some shit. Misery. Fucking pure misery. All it is. Oh boy. Any two car, even blocking the outs there. Uh, uh, hmm, uh. Another golden river. Yay. Can't do this. Can't do this. Can't do this. Can't do this. At least I got gold. I got diamond chests now. At least I guess. Yeah. Saw CG playing earlier. He was running bad. Wouldn't even fucking log in if he had to go through this. But he does go through this. It's the same for everybody. But what the fuck is this? This is such a dumbass. This is such a stupid fucking line. Like I can't even express. Christ, man. This is what you're up against and you just... It's not possible. I don't think it's possible. I gotta get it. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Another 4 straight. Very nice. Gonna have to fold this one as well. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen here? I know what's going to happen here. It's just not. Why is this taking so long? What is going on here? What? I think this is our last one. Fucking hope so. Got a pair over here. Call. Call. That's a good river. That's a good river. Fold. Oh man, this place can fucking go straight to hell. Oh boy. I just saw something interesting though. Oh. Tilted as fuck. Tilted as fuck. Tilted as fuck. One of the guys who's been winning a lot of these leaderboards just jammed all in over my 2x, 2.5x open, I think it was. Why would he do that? We're done. All right. What do you think of this one? Mm-hmm. I think he's got a pretty good shot myself. Four straight. That's enough. I'm going to take another break first. Well, I'm not even going to do the 16, and I'm going to play until I get this chest, which won't be too long because I only need $3 in rake, so it won't take very long to get this chest. And then I'm doing something I should have done a long time ago. And that is I'm not even going to bother to set the tables. It's not worth it. I'm only going to be here for another couple minutes. So players are too good. It's the only explanation for it. I can't mathematically explain what's happening over here. Can't explain it. This is the how is this how I just want to know how. Yeah, I know how. I know exactly how. I know exactly how. Oh, Oh man, this chest, please fucking hurry up. I just want to be done. Another overcall where you flop nothing. I mean, how can this go on for when you do flop something, you're beat? Like, how is that possible? It's not. I don't think it is. That's why we're gonna do something here in a minute. As soon as this is over. The stars can kiss my fat white ass. They can keep their fucking just yeah, fuck their 10% challenges and their fucking rigged leaderboard. Yeah. Sure. Get me the fuck off the internet. Somebody. Half pot incoming. uh let's go small. For fuck's sake. Put up a worse runoff. Let's do it. Put up a worse one. For those of us in the back who missed it. What are we at here? 6, okay. What the fuck did that guy have? An ace 8. Eh, eh, eh. Oh, the hilarity of it all. Hilarious. Why was that ace's spot a bad runoff? Well, you're not going to get paid off. That's why. It's ridiculous. I've never felt more defeated, I don't think, in my entire life. Over something. Like, just tired and just the most hopeless fucking shit ever. This is no way to live. This is no future in this. I guarantee you that. Not like this. We flopped a set. You can't see it, but we flopped a set. I'm going to bet small. See what kind of runoff we get. Some monotone. Oh, he folded. 3-bet pot. Folded. Yeah. I guess he folded aces, maybe. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here now. I don't care if I win, lose, or draw. We're done. We're done. Right after this chest, which we need another dollar or so. Right, that's about right. I missed it on the other table. Just calling with whatever I've got. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be my last hands I ever play here, so won't be back this time either. If the games on GG aren't beatable, then just whatever. Then they're not beatable. That's all I can say. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I'll still win on here. just fractions of what you should. That's been that way from day one. And it's like that for everybody. Fucking rake trap. That's all it is. Yeah. It's so fucking bad on here that CG is celebrating a 2 buy-in loss now. Yes, only lost 2 buy-ins this session. Yeah. And he'll be winning small. Jesus Christ, he's been at it for 3 years, and I think he's almost as busto as I am. So, it's not going well for anybody over here. Nobody. All the streamers went to GG to pay fucking higher, unbeatable rate. They left a site you could get no PVI 40% rake back on. For a site you get PVI'd and pay more rake. Somebody fucking explain that to me like I'm 5 years old. Because that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Absolutely none. You got 2 options. One of them, you're going to get 18% rake back. One of them, you're going to get 40%. The 18% also comes with 3 or 4 BB higher rake. The 40% comes with lower rake. And you choose the higher rake, lower rake back option. You know how much softer the games would have to be to make that make sense? That would have to be fucking... Nah. Nobody's winning on stars for more than a big blind. Big blind just very tiny. Very tiny. And that's all there is to it. And you're about to see why. You're about to see why right here. So we're getting the nuts. That's why. Somehow gonna lose this though. Somehow. Give me the 6 of spades on the river, dealer. There's your 5. Board pairing. Oh, it's sexy. It's sexy. Very, very sexy. Happened again on another table. We got the worst river in the fucking deck. This is just fucking brutal. Even when you win hands, you can't win them. There, we're done. We got the chest. We're done. Holy fuck. What a fucking place this is, honestly. Alright, we're done. We got diamond chests for no reason now. It's a giant waste of fucking time. Oh well. Take your pick. You can be depressed here or depressed somewhere else. Take your pick. Let's look at the damage for the day. Actually, you know what? I don't even fucking care what we lost. What do we got? Another 2 hours, so 45 now. All right. Enough pointing.